Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm here to give you my WWE NXT review for February 18th, 2015. I think that's the right date, but I'll double check and I'll leave it at. But it's whatever date's on the bottom of the video. So I'm just going to go over my notes and read them to you. So we got Jason Albert, Rich Brennan, and Corey Graves on commentary. And William Regal's backstage, and he talks about how last week was one of the greatest events in NXT history, and we found a new NXT champion. And he says Kevin Owens may think he can only fight for a price, but that's not the case, because he doesn't run the show. I do, which I like that he addressed that, because Kevin Owens is actually going to be a fighting champion, because William Regal's going to force him to be one, and he makes a match between Kevin Owens and Adrian Neville in a non-title match because Adrian Neville's not fitting for a title shot, but he says that Adrian Neville might want some payback after what Kevin Owens sent him to the hospital a couple months ago. So I thought that was great. So then Kevin Owens comes out to cut a promo, the new NXT champion. He says that he hasn't lied at all since come to the WWE, well, to NXT. He said that he's been himself. He said he'd fight anybody at any time, and he became the NXT champion. And he said that Sami Zayn's the past, and he's looking to the future for Finn Balor. And he tells him to go to NXT general manager William Regal and tell him to when he can have where and when to have the NXT championship match, and he'll be ready for him. I thought it was a decent promo. It was short and simple, and normally I don't like it because Raw always starts off with like promos. But this one was short and simple and to the point. I like this one. This is what promos should be. Well, the opening. And then Rhyno returns. He comes back here. That was great. I really like this. He comes out and just squashes a guy, beats him with the gore or the spear. And I don't know if he's going to be on NXT permanently or what, but I think it's cool. And then Finn Balor gets interviewed, says that he also fights for the price. He's going to fight for the NXT Championship, and he said that he doesn't care when or where he gets his match. Pretty much the same thing Kevin Owens said. I thought it was a decent promo, and he has kind of like a stare down with Rhyno afterwards. I thought that was good. So I don't know if they're setting up something down in the future or if it was just kind of a one-time thing. I thought that was great, though. Then we get the Vaudevillains, which consist of Aiden English and Simon Goss versus Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy with Carmella. The fans don't really seem to be behind Carmella because I think she's supposed to be a heel because Enzo Amore was saying was on this mic doing his mic stick and talking about how he's like when he says you can't teach that, and he talks about the wrestler when he got to Carmella, the fans booed. They even say that they want to go after the NXT Tag Team Championships. So they have the match. It was an okay match. Colin Cassidy beats Aiden English with a big boot. Simon Goss was just randomly gone. I don't know where he went. I don't know. Maybe I missed something. But I'm not really liking the way the Vaudevillains are being utilized. I hope this is just temporary and then they can get back on the winning track at the end, because it feels like they're kind of like the Jobber Tag Team now, and I really hope that's not the case. I hope they can build themselves back up. Then Adrian Neville gets interviewed and says that tonight he's pretty much going to hurt Kevin Owens, and he said that he hated having to watch Kevin Owens destroy one of his best friends, Sami Zayn, last week, and said that he came up just short to become the #1 contender to the NXT Championship, but he says what the thing he's happy with about not being the champion is he doesn't have to be the hunted anymore. And then Becky Lynch talks about how she's said that she should have won this match, but she would have won if it wasn't for Bayley. And says that if she's happy anybody won, it's Sasha Banks. And says she's happy that Charlotte looked like the ultimate loser in the match. I thought it was decent. And then CJ Parker comes out to cut a promo. I knew he was going to come when he came out. I had a feeling a new superstar was going to debut because he always gets laid out by that superstar. So he says that he's going to take over the whole show because he thinks it's a joke that he wasn't on the biggest show. Wasn't on the special event for NXT. So he starts putting police tape around the ring. And then the hacker comes on the screen. This is the guy with me and Jemiah pinned WWE, which you can go subscribe to if you want. had been talking about. I guess his name is Solo Demon or something like that. I forget his name, but it's going to take time. And he attacks him and says, let the show, ladies and gentlemen, the show can now continue. So I thought it was decent. This guy looks like he has a lot of talent, but I can't really say from what I just saw tonight, but I'm going to have to see what he's like over time. But I thought he was good here. And I like this gimmick he has. It's something different. I've never seen anyone have a hackle gimmick. Um, and then Sasha Banks has a match with Blue Pants. I'm really liking how Blue Pants got over. I don't know if this is what the intention was. If when she came out, people saw that she was getting over, so they kept putting her out there. I don't know. But Sasha Banks beats her with the bank statement. I thought it was good. And then she gets interviewed and asked what it means to her to be the new NXT champion. And she said that it means that she's the baddest diva on NXT. And everybody on the roster is going to have to accept that. I thought it was good here. And then we get Sami Zayn's update. He said that he's had the doctor that said he's had CAT scans and all of that, and said that he should be good to go. So I have a feeling after Kevin Owens is done feuding with Finn Balor, he'll be back after that. He'll attack him he'll come out and attack Kevin Owens when he beats him or something. And then Adrian Neville we get the main event, Adrian Neville versus Kevin Owens. This was a great match. Adrian Neville was right outside the ring and attacked Kevin Owens, and then Kevin Owens just dominates the match for a while. Kevin Owens also went to hit like a kick to the face, and Adrian Neville hit like an ninja while he was on the ground. That was cool. But then Kevin Owens hit the gut buster, and then he hit the senton on Adrian Neville. He dominates Neville for a while, kicks his ass, and then Neville makes a comeback. Neville goes off the top rope and does a flip dive on Kevin Owens. That was cool. And then he does a 450 off the apron onto Kevin Owens. That was cool. And what else? One point, Adrian Neville just does a simple big boot, but it sounded like he kicked his head off. That was cool. And then Kevin Owens elbows Adrian Neville. He goes to do his little senton move he likes to do on the corner, but Adrian Neville hits a super kick and hits a hurricane to the back of the head and tries to cover him, but Kevin Owens kicks out. And then Adrian Neville goes for the red arrow, but Kevin Owens gets the knees up and hits a powerbomb for the win. So it was a great main event. I really enjoyed it, and I like how they're keeping Kevin Owens look like a monster. It's looking more impressive week after week, so I'm liking this. And as for the show, this was an awesome show. Everything was pretty enjoyable on the show. Yeah, I can't really complain. Rhyno returning, that was cool. Everything was just great on the show. I can't wait to see what happens next week. So that's my review. I know it was kind of fast, but I'm tired right now, and I kind of want to get to bed. So I'm not going to go to bed yet, but I just kind of want to take it easy today. So I just figured I'd get this up kind of quickly. But yeah. And I like the Savio Vega, whatever his name is, the new NXT guy. It's going to take me some time to remember his names. I like the tag match. I like the Kevin Owens promo. Rhyno's return. Everything was just great here. It was awesome. Definitely check out NXT if you have the network.